People are canceling Christmas this year because of the economy. They can't afford it. They're not making enough money in their paychecks. People are being laid off. Amazon laid off thousands of people. You have FedEx and UPS and so many of these federal jobs right now. The government shut down. People don't know how they going to put food on the table. You had the SNAP benefits. Like right now, this country is in disarray. It's just out of control, and people are afraid. They don't know how they're going to feed their babies. A lot of people saying that they're not going to celebrate Christmas. Well, you wasn't celebrating Christmas in the first place because you wasn't celebrating the true meaning of Christmas, the birth of if you believe this, the birth of Christ. You were celebrating being able to have money to go to the store and buy toys or buy gifts for people and children and all those different things. Well, this time you might not be able to do it. Hopefully, the holiday spirit can bring you closer together with your family. That's what it should be doing. Right? In these trying times now, we should be loving and caring for each other more than we ever have. We should be doing more for each other. We should be calling and checking up on each other, right? Because we're in serious times. That's what we should be doing. But you have people online, they're upset, they're crying, they don't know how they're going to pay bills, and they're online and they're talking like this.
Christmas is canceled at our house this year. A couple of months ago, we told all of our friends and family that we will not be buying gifts for anybody this year, and we will not be accepting gifts from anybody this year. So to not buy us anything. If you absolutely must spend money on us, you can buy us household supplies, or you can pay a bill. That is all we will be accepting. I just saw the first post of the season about gift ideas for the hard to buy for a person in your life. It's not even Halloween. Like what? Like why are we doing this every year? We don't need any of this. So we will still be like decorating for Christmas and going to Christmas parties and doing whatever Christmassy things, but just no gifts. And I think a lot of people should be doing this. And I actually know a couple people who are doing this, and I love the idea. So it's not too late to tell all your friends and family not to buy you.
So this woman was saying, bring me essentials, bring me things that I can actually use. Things that I can use for my house, my family. Don't spend a whole bunch of money on gifts because we won't be buying none. We're not looking for none. And I've been telling people this for years. You should have never been looking for none really like that in the first place. This is a time where we should be coming together, right? You should be coming together, having, in Black custom traditions, we cook food, we sit down, we laugh, we do all these things. This is supposed to be the birth of Christ, right? We come together and, we fellowship. We do all kinds of things that a family would, a family would do, right? These are the things that you're supposed to do. But people have taken the holiday season, and made it into something that it's not. So down with the economy crashing and a whole lot of things crazy, people are panicking, but you still have people that are talking like this that got sense in their brain. Have people like this.
I'm talking about cancel Christmas. Baby, because me and my kids, my family, will still be celebrating our Lord and Savior. What y'all need to be talking about is canceling consumerism. Stop buying things at these big box brand stores, Target, Walmart, whatever. Y'all better start going to thrift stores, mom and pop shops, all these small companies. That's where you need to be getting your stuff if you're really going to be giving Christmas presents this year. On top of that, Christmas is not about giving gifts. There are so many other ways that you can celebrate the holiday season without doing gift giving. So no, I will not be buying at big box brand stores, but I definitely will be celebrating.
But American people wasn't finished. And this one black woman, she was saying, go ahead and cancel Christmas, right? And listen, I think that people need to get more politically sound, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, because you have a lot of people that voted Republican. They're also reeling. They're also feeling the effect of this SNAP and their health benefit premiums skyrocketing, right? And people always say, well, this is what you voted for and this is what you asked for. It's not just about that, because both of these parties have let down both sides. The Democratic Party for the black community and the brown community has been a colossal failure. People are complaining, right? On the Republicans, right? A lot of MAGA, a lot of these different groups, they're complaining. The farmers are complaining. People that voted for the president now, that's their Medicare is messed up. Like I said, their premiums went from like $400 to like $2,000, right? You have all kinds of things going on where people are hurting across the country. You have over 40 million something W folks that are on food stamps, that are on government assistance. They're hurting. They're hurting. So it's not just this is what you voted for, this is what you asked for. Because again, you have people on the Democratic side that's hurting too. That's upset based off of the policies that were set in place. Both parties have been a failure. But this woman is saying this.
And while we're on task, go ahead and cancel Christmas. Go on and start that family chat and let them know that you're not exchanging gifts this year. Hopefully everybody in your family is on board. And I know you're thinking about the kids. Well, Facebook Marketplace. If you're going to buy something from somebody, buy something small and local. You know, support a small retailer. But it's going to be Red Friday for these folks this year. Someone called it that in my chat. It says it's not going to be Black Friday this year. It need to be Red Friday. And I agree 100%. Hashtag Red Friday. But it's a good opportunity to teach your kids that freedom ain't free. And it's a conversation that need to be had because, you know, somebody going to have to sacrifice and we going to have to fight for this shit. So here we are. And those retailers, they're going to know. I know they're sitting on inventory from last winter. And guess what? They're going to have that same inventory next winter. It's like, seriously, let's do this. There were Christmases I had as a kid where my mom didn't have any money. She made us sweet potato pies, and that was fine. You know, they were good. We were just as happy. We were like who's in Whoville. And I think that's how it needs to be. You know, if you want to do something, switch it up a little bit. Do some community service. Spend some time, you know, serving in a soup kitchen as a family. Donate some money to like a homeless shelter. Help somebody else this year and do something that really counts if you're going to do something. But if you buy some, please buy something small and local. Don't give these retailers nothing. We're not spending money. October, November, December, they make a whole lot of money off of us. And here's the time to teach them. We're not spending no money.
So people are saying Red Friday and boycott. But let me say this, because I'm using common sense. When Trump was in office the first time, he said that some of the things that he wanted to implement and do, he wasn't able to do because he wasn't really able to call all the shots he wanted. So this time when he get back in office, he's doing what he wanted to do. And he put together a team to allow him. Now, they prepared for this. So now when you see what they're doing to the economy with the tariffs, and he's saying he's bringing economics back to the country, these corporate structures and people that support him, they are well prepared for boycotts or whatever. They're doing what they're doing because they know that they can do it and get away with it. So I get the usual talking points, right? Of they make X amount of dollars. They make X amount of dollars during certain quarters, right? Especially during Thanksgiving, Christmas and the New Year and all that kind of stuff coming in. But prior to this happening, he told you that they was going to do this. He didn't come in and just do this on the whim. They had all this already prepared, right? The Project 25, all the stuff that they going on with all the budget cuts and all the cuts to SNAP, the cuts to the aid, healthcare. They had the corporations that support Trump and the support the Republicans. They're already well prepared for what they're going to do. Now, the old school way of things, where I would say that the corporations, their best interest will be for the poor or the people that's living off government assistance to have that money because they're going to put that money right back into the economy, right? They're going to give you the money. You're going to take it to the Costco's. You're going to take it to the supermarkets and the Walmarts and all these places, and you're going to give it right back to these people. You're going to give it right back to them. Right now, to me, the way I'm viewing it, they don't care. They don't care because they prepared for this kind of stuff. To have the people under control, right? So you had another woman talking like this.
This year we decided to skip Christmas and we're doing it again this year. I have a family of 5. We have 3 kids, all boys. And my husband and I sat down one night and we're like, you know what? Like, we spend so much money on Christmas, like presents, everything. And then like the next year, they don't even remember what they got. Like, we would much rather have memories and family time than a gift. Now, Santa still comes. Santa arrives at the house, but presents for mom and dad are no longer. So last year, we actually surprised my kids with this. Instead of Christmas, we took a vacation. Yeah. And we did not tell our kids until the night before we were leaving. We took a whole video on it. It was so freaking cute. And my kids loved it. We told them, we're like, hey, we're not doing Christmas. Just a heads up. Hope you're okay with it. And they were like, can we do this every single year? So we said, yeah, absolutely. Like, if you guys are down, we're down. So obviously they still get presents because Santa comes. But like the mom and dad presents, we just go on a trip.
So a lot of people are canceling Christmas. And my wife will tell you Christmas time is my favorite time of year, even though I hate the cold weather. But, you know, I love the Christmas movies. I I like especially the Black Christmas movies, the ones that we make for our own. I love watching those movies. I sit around that time, sit in the house, watch all those kind of movies with with the grandbaby and all that kind of stuff. But listen, man, I'm glad that they canceling it for what they canceling it for, right? Get out of all the materialistic stuff and feeling like you need to have these materialistic items that you can't afford anyway. Because now with the economy messed up, you finding out they had you to save some of your money. Had you to put some of that money up, right? Maybe you'll have a plan to put in action. You have food in the house. You wouldn't be like a lot of times the American people, you running around buying all kinds of stuff that you don't need, consuming. So now they cut the rug out from under you, and a lot of you don't know what to do now with your stuff. We out here suffering. You out here crying, "Woe is me" to anybody that will listen. And I hope that this is a time now that will bring the people together more than ever, and the people will start caring about each other again. Just actually caring about each other. Can we get to that place? Can we get to that point? So as we speak, the American people are saying that Christmas is canceled. And, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.